Well, the key to a piano being able to put out that beautiful music is by keeping it in tune, and not a ton of piano tuners out there.
Right. And especially not a ton of 13-year-old piano tuners. Carmen introduces us to probably one of the youngest certified tuners in the country.
Good morning, everyone. So first of all, I want you to actually meet Matthew Albert. Can you believe he's just 13 years old? He's so talented. So right now we're inside of his studio, as he calls it. So we want to thank his mom and dad and Matthew, of course, for letting us inside your studio. So I don't know if this is true, but you're the youngest piano tuner, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us what goes into this, because there's a lot and you've learned so much, and you've learned from someone that's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned from Jim Coleman, and Jim Coleman has been tuning pianos for 50 years now. So he knows everything from the top to the bottom of a piano. So when we start to tune a piano, when we approach it, you want to check first if your frequencies are right. The main frequency that we get from a piano
you got
for the A is A440. A440 is the standard. So if we hit this.
Okay. Wow. Are you checking for the sound?
And what you hear here is a beat frequency up on E. And if you get it to 4 beats per second, then that means you have an in tune A. And from A, you can tune the whole piano. So from one note, you can tune the whole piano. So if my A is set right, I'll do the other A down here. And then from there, down there, and it'll keep going. And then I'll start to do octaves, and then I'll do intervals.
It's incredible.
And what I'm hearing for here is beat rates in the piano. Now, if a piano is not maintained and tuned about every 6 months, what you're going to get is your tuning pins are going to get loose, so you can never pull it up to pitch.
Okay.
The next thing is that your soundboard, if you have it close to the sun and you don't have a shade up.
I didn't know the sun played a factor in this.
Yes, it'll take the piano out of tune. Even having lights will take the piano out of tune.
So you gotta be careful with that.
Any small difference will take the piano out of tune. Mainly, you want to have a piano in a place that doesn't change much. It doesn't get too cold or too hot. The temperature always stays the same. And that's when you're going to keep a piano in the best shape.
So you learned from Jim Coleman, but you also go to some classes too with some other folks that teach you a lot of stuff too, right?
The PTG, Piano Technicians Guild. They've taught me a lot, all the members on the Piano Technicians Guild.
So not only do you work and repair on pianos, but you play the drums too, right?
Yeah.
And you're also a musician yourself. So play us a little something, will you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Give it a try. I'm going to come on over here and talk to Dad too while he's playing that. Dad, would you mind speaking with us just for a second? Tell us a little bit about your son. He's an incredible musician, and he's just formed such a love and a passion for tuning pianos, but I mean, he's a beautiful musician.
Yeah, my daughter actually started playing the piano and didn't take to it. And then Matthew said, well, can I try? And he did, and he really enjoys it. I mean, we don't have to ask him to practice or this and that. And he's really taken to it. And because he's interested in mechanical things, he naturally became interested in how the piano works and can I fix this? Because he used to fix radio-controlled cars. And here we are.
And here we are now.
Yeah.
Would you say he's one of the youngest piano tuners?
Exactly,
probably?
exactly, yeah. And one of his teachers used to actually drum and play the piano, and said that the drumming's good for the rhythm line and such. So that's how he got into the drumming, and
he's just been going ever since. Well, he's incredible to listen to. He's incredible to watch and hear from. You guys, this is so inspiring. Meet Matthew Albert, probably one of the youngest piano tuners that there is, and he's right here in the Valley. Incredible.
Heck of a player, too.
Yeah, no
Watch out for
kidding.
Matthew. Thank you, Carmen.
Right? We've got some talented
Man,
children on in this 8 a.m.
tell ya.
hour.